Hello, my friends. How are you? It's been a while. I came to you. This is gonna be a Quilty update. My name is Kiara. I am a New Yorker who lives in Arkansas. We moved here 3 years ago. I have a husband, 3 kids that range in ages from 10 to 22. I work part-time. If you have a question about me, post it below. But that's it in the nutshell. Since I came to you last, actually, before I go into that, I want to thank all the new subscribers, everybody who returns. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. You can follow me on Instagram sorry, I gotta turn this down a little bit, at Kiara DVO, which is in the box below. Why haven't I been here in like 2 weeks? Actually, it's just about 2 weeks today, so it's not too bad. I usually try to do it a little bit more often between the Quilty update and the cross stitch, but life got in the way and then I didn't do that much. I had some personal things I had to take care of. I had to go pick up some stuff for, I'm a DAR member and I transferred my membership from New York to Arkansas, and as of Friday, I became the new registrar, which means I do applications and genealogy research for prospective members. So I had to pick up that stuff last week. Started familiarizing my stuff with what needs to be done for the position. So just a lot on my plate. And then my daughter came home from Texas, from Baylor for the week. It's our spring break. She's a graduate student. My 2 kids are in school. So just lots going on, family stuff. My dad had surgery. He's doing well, but just lots going on. So what have I done? I'll post a couple pictures at the end. For about a week, I did almost nothing. I didn't even really do any cross stitch, which I do in my living room to be near the kids and everything. But I didn't really do a lot. I bound 2 quilts so I would feel like I was accomplished and I would knock some stuff out. So I will put pictures of those at the end. The one thing I did do on the week of the 19th is I started this sidebar quilt. This quilt is a mess, let me tell you. But it's for myself, and once I quilt it, I'm sure it will look okay. So it's this. I bought this kit. Excuse me, I just dropped something. I bought this kit years ago from MK Quilts, where I bought my long arm, and I liked it, but sometimes directions in quilts are not the best. So I love it. It's for me, so it's fine, but my square and the squares are a mess. But this is it. It's gonna be a wall hanging, but that's it. And I'll put a picture of it. These are my square and squares. They have no points. They're just a mess. So I'm just going with it. So there's that. So I did that, and I've actually just finished it before I came on today. So that is like all I did in 2 weeks. Like I would come and I would putz, or I would cut stuff out. What I also did was, oh, I guess I didn't start it till February 1st, because here's last week in my book. Have you noticed there's like days with nothing on them? So on Friday, I seemed to get my mojo back a little bit, and since 2020, I have been doing a block a day in March with, this is the sidebar pattern for that quilt. I might use this again for something else and then do the square and squares differently. I didn't like the directions for them. I think honestly, I would buy the paper from Fat Quarter Shop to do them. So since 2020, I've been doing the March block a day with Pat Sloan, and I'm going to show you just quickly a previous one. This is from a few years ago, and because this is within the same theme, this was a block we did And all my centers are Disney related. See, it's still not quilted though. I gotta get backings. So we are doing a quilt of hers called, and I talked about this before, called the Toffee Bar quilt. Okay, I have done March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I will show you what I'm planning to do today. I'm planning to do block 4, a 4th block. Let me get to it. Okay. So she showed today in her video how to put these together. So my goal for today is to get this section all done and do another thing here. And I think on Fridays, I will try to get the next row done as I'm able to and keep it going. I have cut out all my centers, and I believe I have cut out all of, and this pattern is free on her website, so please don't come after me for showing you measurements. That's the wonderful thing about Pat Sloan, is she gives stuff for free. So I think daily I'm going to try to do all of these, but I have all of this cut out and have my squares cut out for these blocks. So here are the first 3 I've done. There's this one. And we have stitch. And we've done orange bird. And one of the things I have been doing for 2024 is being intentional in what I'm buying. So I haven't really bought, I've bought some stuff. That's why I have a lot of quilts undone, because I need to get, number one, I need to get some money. And number 2, I need to get backings and some batting. But I'm planning on doing that this month. So these are cute. Then the second block that we're doing, because these are made up primarily of 2 blocks. So my background where she had polka dots is this. I have had this fabric for like 4 years. So, and then I'm going to do squares in the gray I have and this blue. So I'm gonna be working on that. Today I'm hoping to do some of the setting triangles and get the first little corner done, because she showed how to do that today, and I had been reading the pattern and it just wasn't making sense to me. So that was really bothering me. Okay, so you know I've been keeping my list all year. So my completed whips so far are the chicken saddle and the Jolly Bar 4. And wait, there should be another one on here. There should be another one on here. That's the Jolly Bar 4. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the Perfect 10, but that was not the Perfect 10. I need to also make a list of things that I've been taking off my new projects to start and do it. So, I really didn't work too much on this list, which I really need to get back to it. I have been keeping current on my designer mystery, and I showed you that block the last time I filmed. I didn't do block 9 because I have to do block 9 last of designer mystery 2021. For this week, I made goals, and my goals were to finish the sidebar, which I did, 2 Millie's dresses, and designer mystery 2021 block 10, which is cut out. I have it here. I'm gonna probably try to do that today because I don't have to go anywhere and do anything, and it's already cut out. The other thing is the March block a day. So I'm gonna do the March block a day and get it set up today because I don't have to go anywhere and there are people home, so I can come in here after dinner. Then I'm debating, I have to decide for my projects to start. I'm gonna do Millie's dresses. Okay, Millie's dresses is what I've been trying to do is, I have a lot of panel quilts. I love panel quilts. They're quick, easy. I have several girlfriends who are, one just had her first grandbaby, another one's having her first grandbaby, and then I have another one having a grandbaby. So I'm trying to get some presents done. So I need to work on that. And actually, as of now, like I finished the patriotic sidebar. On here is the Toffee Bars quilt, and I started that. I need to start my Christmas all year round with Wendy Shepherd. The one thing I did do in February for that is I put all my Christmas fabric together. I got what I needed for the first set of items. That updates every March 15th. Spring break starts after March 14th, so I think I'm going to work on the first 2 months of that during spring break because I don't have to go anywhere for most of the week, which means I can knock some of the stuff I've been back on. So I'm gonna do another panel quilt, which I might do this weekend because I have one that's gonna be a baby quilt. But then I have to decide, I have two other ones actually I have three more. I have 3 more panel quilts that I want for myself. The Halloween Whimsy one, the For Love of Nature by Teresa Kogut, and the Red, White, and Bang, which I might put off because that's actually putting things in the border, and after the sidebar I was just not. And the other things I'm working on, like Millie's dresses, which I'll show you because that kicked off today on Pat Sloan and Fat Quarter Shop, and Pat Sloan broke it down into 2 blocks a week, which I can do, but I have to starch my fabric to start that. And I will show you what I had a problem with when I was overthinking it, and I don't think I'm gonna overthink it anymore, if that makes sense. As long as it looks good together, I'm gonna go with it. So I will show you that. And then I have other things. So I have to decide what panel quilt I wanna do, but I think I'm gonna start with the baby panel quilt. I'm gonna show you that I got off Etsy. And if you followed me on Facebook or Instagram, I believe you saw this. And I got an amazing deal on this. It has all the fabric and the pattern. But I didn't realize it came in a keepsake box, and what else? Just, it's adorable and I love it. So I'm plugging away on my whips. My goal is for March is to finish Designer Mystery 2021, because I don't know if I've told you all, I have Designer Mystery 2022 in the closet. Now, I just want the blocks done. I don't want it pieced or anything for now. I'm just gonna get the blocks together because I think over the summer, I will start sourcing the stuff to put it in a pattern, and I will actually see what I have left over from the Fat Quarter Shop to get it together. So my whips to finish in 2024 is actually not that bad. Okay, it's down to 5, and I'm up to date on Designer Mystery 2023. I have 2 blocks left for the Feeling Crabby, and I cut it, but I'm confused by it, so I may have to recut some of the background pieces. Holiday Hoopla from Pat Sloan. I have 3 blocks left. And then I have the Bright Side Quilt Along that was in the So Sampler box when I was getting it. And I only have 12, I have 7 of the blocks done. That's another one, I just want the blocks done. I'm not gonna worry about it. The 2 things I want completely done are Feeling Crabby and Holiday Hoopla. And those are my blocks for Holiday Hoopla right there. And Holiday Hoopla came from this Pat Sloan book, which I believe is out of print now, but it's a great book and there is so much good stuff in here. Okay, so that's those. So let's talk Millie's dresses. And actually, hold on, I have to have something to drink. Okay, so I haven't worked to like cross things off my whip to finish since 122. So that needs to get back to the forefront. So Millie's dresses, let's talk about Millie's dresses. This one I updated on 2/19 and I can update it after this video. So here's, just so you can see, here's Designer Mystery block 10, and I actually have block 11 starch, so I just need to get, so here's Millie's dresses. I bought my kit from Fat Quarter Shop, okay? And I probably went over this with you before, okay? So here's the pattern. You can get the pattern downloaded, but when I bought the kit, they gave me the pattern. And for something like this, for Lori Holt's patterns, honestly, I would pay for the paper pattern over the PDF, because unless you use like your computer and everything to do, or iPad. I don't have an iPad. Every time I have an iPad, my son steals it. So we have the cutting directions, and I got very confused with when I got the bundle of fabric. Okay, because they tell you the dress pins and then they tell you the border and collar, because this is what it is. Okay, but Pat Sloan broke it down and she showed a picture of it all cut out, and it made so much more sense to me. So I'm great with that. So I'm just gonna take some of my background, starch it, take what I need to do 2 dresses. So the first 2 dresses, they have one with like this red print for the collar. So I'm gonna starch this, and I'm gonna starch this because that looks like that dress. And then these 2 look like 2 of the things. So I'm gonna starch these because they look, if they're not it, I'm not gonna worry about it, but it looks like it. So they have a teal with a yellow. So this is teal with a yellow. They have a green and a red. Got it. And part of the reason I love this is my mom used to make my clothes, and I had a dress in very similar coloring to this. Let me see if mine was actually a little bit more like country blue, but it was like this, but like with the little flowers, and it just hung. So I thought that was great. And here's my background. So I'm gonna take a chunk and I'm gonna starch it. I'm not gonna worry about what all the other fabrics are now. I'm just gonna go with what I think looks good, and that's it. Because I was getting very like this, and you shouldn't get like that when you sew. This for me is like a stress reliever. So I'm just gonna take a chunk of the thing. If I have to piece, I know Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop doesn't like to piecing borders, whatever. Because once you quilt it, you have to be looking for the pieced borders to me. So I'm okay with that. So unless there are directions here there's no directions here to cut the thing in advance. So I'm not gonna, and this is a basic. If I need to buy more, I'll buy more. So I'm gonna get started with that. I'm gonna starch that, and I'm gonna cut my 2 dresses, put them on a design board, and during the week I'll start doing it, because Lori Holt likes little pieces, so it has to be starched. So that's what I'm doing. So that's all. I'm 18 minutes in, and I feel like I don't have that much, but I'm 18 minutes in, so okay. So hold on a second. I want to get my haul, and I want to get my 3 panel quilts besides this one, and because I am going to start this one that I'm going to show you. That was actually, let me show you my haul, and then let me get the 3 other panel quilts I want to work on, and you tell me which one I should work on. That would be fun. Okay, so I saw this on Etsy, a panel, because I was searching for baby panel quilts, because I made the other one that I had showed you, the so cute, so sweet, so with all the farm. And then I saw this, and I'm sucker for a nursery or baby things with ABCs. My oldest daughter, I stenciled her room with ABCs. So it comes in, number one, it comes in this adorable box. How cute is this box? If I make the quilt, I'm not sure that the person getting this quilt is gonna get the box, because this one, I kind of know where I'm sending it already. But look at them, how cute are they? Okay, then I got the pattern, and this is Riley Blake, right? Yeah, Riley Blake. You can probably find this pattern online. You can use this with any panel quilt, because they use this one a lot. Probably one of the other ones I'm going to show you is the same pattern, but this is actually a really nice. Okay, look at the price. The price that they were retailing this for was $51. I paid under $40, so that is a phenomenal price in my opinion. Okay, so you get the panel, which is, I don't want to unfold everything because I'll never get back in the box. Okay, you get the panel, which is this middle piece. Now, I thought this was all pieced. No. Okay, so here's the panel. This is, okay guys, this is so cute. This is the outer border. This is what I thought was pieced, but it's a fabric. How cute is this? It doesn't get cuter than this. And then this is the inner dark border. So this is just honestly trimming the panel, cutting the borders, and sewing it together. So this is super adorable. And I might try to find, if I can find this for a background and the binding. Because I think this would be adorable. I mean, this would be a great binding if you wanted to cut it on the bias. But I love this, so I have to see if I can find this anywhere. But this is from like 2021, I think. But I had never seen it, but then I wasn't looking for it. So this will measure, this is a really great size kids quilt, 55 by 63. So I'm sending it for somebody's baby, but they can use it till they're good sized toddler, because that's the size of, ouch. That's the size of lap quilts I love. Oh, other life update on Saturday, which is why I haven't done a huge amount lately. Oh, hold on. I think I hit my remote. Yeah, let me shut my remote off. I hit it. On Saturday, I have stitches, and I had to get a tetanus shot because I was doing something bonehead, not sewing related, just I made a bonehead move, and I had to get stitches. I have 4 stitches on my finger. So it doesn't hurt. Honestly, I had to get a tetanus shot, and the tetanus shot hurts more. Yeah. So I haven't been sleeping the greatest, so now let me go get my panel quilts that I on my projects to start, and you guys help me decide which one to do next, okay? Hold on. And I'm back. Oh, my hair's in my mouth. Okay, so I have 3 panel quilts. This first one is called Red, White, and Bang. I don't know if I have a picture of it. I don't have a picture of it, but it's kind of cute. And it has, you get a charm pack, and the charm pack is part of the squares. I have a lunchbox that is but here's the panel. This is by Sandy Gervais. And this is it. It's really adorable. And this one is a little bit more work, so I'm not really sure I want to do it. Plus, I have several, and I really want to do that. I have several red, white, and blue quilts to quilt. One even has the backing already, so there's this one. Then the next 2 are from, these are actually, funny enough, it's all Riley Blake. So there's that, and this has like everything for it. I think I just would have to get the background. So there's that. The next one I have is from Riley Blake, and this is Teresa Kogut. The next 2 are actually Teresa Kogut. I love Teresa Kogut, and I love this. I saw this. This is another one I got off Etsy for a really good price. Okay. It's the same as what I'm doing for the baby quilt. And this is 57 by 64. So it's square and just adding borders. But I love the switch. I may actually go see if I can find the cross stitch for this. But how cute is that? I love it. Okay, I am actually leaning towards this one being my next one, but you tell me. Halloween Whimsy, Red, White, and Bang, or For the Love of Nature. Now, this is what it'll look like It's got all the things. This one came from Riley Blake. I bought this from the Fat Quarter Shop. Now this one is, let me get the pattern out. I love the box. I should finish it so I can have the box. Okay. This one measures, I love of nature, 74 by 81. So, let's see, we have to make the log cabin blocks, and then we're just essentially bordering it. You're making a little bit of a fancy border in here and on the bottom. And then I think the long ones are just, are we making a, that's that. Oh no, that's just, that's the way it is actually. It's not, I'm not doing anything. I think I'm doing something a little fancy up top, but nothing huge. I'll have to look at it a little bit more, but actually, let me just see. Gotta be doing something. Border. Yeah, maybe I'm just adding borders with the log cabin and then a final border. But actually, let's see, because that paper. No, it's the fabric, guys. What I thought was a fancy border, it's just the fabric. That is awesome. That is phenomenal. So it's just more complicated. It's making the log cabin squares, and then the rest of it is a fancy border. That is awesome. So I'm excited for that. So which one should I do? So should I do For the Love of Nature, which to me is Christmas vibes. I don't know why, it's really not, but to me it's Christmas vibes, or Halloween Whimsy, or Red, White, and Bang. So tell me which one I should do. Okay, so I'm trying to put my stuff back because I really do need to clean in here too. So what's going on with you all? So this week, to recap, I'm gonna do 2 Millie's, I'm gonna go starch and do 2 Millie's dresses. I'm gonna set up the first corner of my Toffee Bars quilt, and I'm gonna do block 10 of Designer Mystery. So, and I might even start cutting the borders for the Let's Play quilt kit, because that's just too cute not to do. So I hope you all have a phenomenal day, week. Thank you for checking in on me, those that did. And it was great seeing how everybody found me and where you were from. Thanks for stopping by and visiting me a bit. And I will talk to you all soon. Oh, I had one question, and I did post in the comments, but I wanted to tell you. Somebody asked if this was a baby lock. No, it's not a baby lock. This is my embroidery machine. It is a Brother Innovis NQ1400E. I would actually really love to save up and get the higher end model, because I think it aligns now and it comes with a slightly larger hoop. But we will see, because I am really trying to be responsible. I used to just spend money to spend money. Now I'm just a lot more intentional, which I kind of like. So have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.